Hey guys, it's Megan. I'm a coach at Create Your Future. I have a success story I want to share with you today. But before I get started, I also wanted to remind you guys that I have an amazing course that can also help you out, and the link is listed below. So if you're looking to get your specific person to be recreated or the ideal version, check out the link below. So anyway, today I'm going to tell a success story about one of my clients. I've worked with her for a year. And what I want to talk about with this is she turned her specific person around, how she did it. She actually manifested unfavorable circumstances, and she even reacted, okay, and how she changed that all around. So anyway, she has been, like I said, I've been working with her for about a year, and the last couple weeks she had manifested her specific person to be, some unfavorable circumstances with her specific person. Things that could be perceived as third-party stuff or cheating or just unloyal behavior. So she was actually at the point of wanting to call it quits with this person, unsure if she wanted to continue manifesting him or what. So anyway, working through it, we get to the bottom of it. And this always comes down to realizing your power, okay? And realizing that you have the power to change it. And that was sometimes a hard pill to swallow, to realize, oh my gosh, I'm the person creating all of this. So once she started wrapping her head around it, that this person was not doing anything to her, that he actually wasn't cheating, he wasn't being unloyal, it was her thoughts that were creating it, and you have the power to change at any point in time, is bam, when it clicked. So, like I said, her specific person, she has found some unfavorable things that she did not like. The story that she was telling, she was living in the end of the story that she was telling of the specific person. He was a cheater. He was a player. He wanted his freedom. He didn't want to commit. He wanted to be one of the boys. That's what she was saying all the time. And guess what? He changed a little bit and then come back that way. And these people have no ability, nobody in your reality has ability to show up any differently than the words or thoughts you're creating. So every time she thought of him as being a cheater or loyal or disloyal or a player or not wanting a commitment, he had no free will to show up that way. So even as these unfavorable circumstances showing up showed her this, of course she's human and had a reaction, okay? And that's okay. You can have the reaction, but the point is, she had a reaction with him and internally, okay? That's okay, she's still human, but she didn't dwell there for very long. She was able to acknowledge what she did through our sessions. We talked it through, and she finally realized, oh my gosh, I am just manifesting anyway. So he's going to show up this way. So as soon as she realized that, she turned around instantly. And I just got off the phone with her, and I'm so excited. This is why I'm making this video. So from the week ago, this person she was ready to be done with, to this week, she has turned it around so quickly through her mental diet, understanding everybody's you pushed out, and understanding your ability to do anything you want in your reality. So what did she do? So she found out these unfavorable circumstances, started realizing she was creating him by the story she was telling. So we created him like, well, what do you want? So we started coming up with a totally different story of how she wanted him to show up. Someone who was loyal, someone who apologized, someone who understood that this was important to her, someone who validated her feelings, someone who wanted a commitment, someone who wanted to be a family man. So, every time she thought about it, this is what she started doing, hearing these inner conversations, the inner dialogue, imagining him being this way. Because listen, we're manifesting 24/7 anyway. So now we're taking those thoughts, because we can't stop thinking, taking those thoughts and turning them around to what we want. So what she was able to do through that, by every time thinking about him in this different version, because she said there's two versions. One version shows up as the guy I love, and the other version shows up as this jerk. And I said, that's why this hot and cold behavior is going on. I said, only focus on the version love, okay? The lovely version of this person. Because, as Neville says, only self-torture if we're focusing on something negative about the other person, because it comes back and hurts us because we're projecting that onto them. Our thoughts are going out and project on the other person, and then it's reflected back to us, not the other way around. So once she started really understanding this concept, things turned around in a week. So he ended up saying at one point that he loves her, giving her attention, asked her to come over for dinner with his family. She met family members she never had met. Family members in his family started asking if they were going to get married. He started planning trips. Like I said, he cooked dinner. And he also planned a massage for them to go and called her his girl, which he said he didn't want a commitment, but now all of a sudden, this is his girl, okay? So this started shifting very quickly, and she did this through her intentions, through her affirmations, and also not holding on so tightly to it. Okay, not holding on and believing the story of the doubts and what was showing up in her reality as much as her ability to change it and seeing him as somebody different and seeing the best in him and seeing that lovely version and also seeing her, kind of changing the roles and seeing herself as somebody that's worthy of it. And instead of, I'm going to use her terminology, instead of seeing herself as chopped liver, seeing somebody that he wanted to be with, that he wanted to do these things for her. He wanted this commitment. He liked doing these things. He wanted to be this person. Okay, so as soon as she made that shift internally, because it's how it always works internally, she was able to switch it externally and get what she wanted from her external, from her intentions. Okay, so again, it goes inward, out, and then it's reflected back. So she was able to come up, change this after all this hurt and all these unfavorable stories and all unfavorable circumstances and everything looking like it was going against her. She was able to turn it around into what she wants. Now, she also had a limiting belief that people cheat on her, or guys can't, guys only want one thing, or when's the other shoe gonna drop? So we have some other limiting beliefs which you also have to work on. So it's not just one simple intention that's going to change the story as you're doing this. It's also your whole picture of how you look at men and how you, or women, and relationships and reality. So all that's there. So doing all that enabled her to stop looking for evidence of him being this awful person, because that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're looking for someone to cheat on you, if you're looking for a way to not trust somebody, you're going to get that, because that's a self-fulfilling prophecy in a negative way. Okay, so again, she was able to stop her limiting beliefs there and only focus on this loving version and see him as this person who wanted to do this for her. And she was able to turn this around quickly, even though she reacts. Because if you react, you're human. Get back on the horse and just start seeing what you want. Start telling yourself the new mental diet. Start seeing the person a different way. See it, hear it, different things with your inner conversations or your dialogue going through there. So I just wanted to put this out here for you guys to do this video, because I just got the phone call and I told her I was going to do this because I'm so proud of her. So I wanted to put this out for everybody else as an inspiration. And if you guys need help figuring out what your limiting beliefs are, or someone to help coach you through this or understand the process, I'm here for you and I will help you all the way. And again, there's also a course that I'm offering, and it is in the description below. All right, guys, I hope this helps you, and everyone, you guys deserve to have anything you want in your reality. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.